hello there. Thank you for joining Tana McGuire for Experience Westchester. If you're looking to buy or sell in Westchester County, tune into this page to see some of my special places and some important information. Today I'm joined with Karinta DiMartino from Statewide Abstract Corp. She's going to talk a little bit about title insurance and why it is so important when you're buying a house. Thank you for Karinta for joining us today. Why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Well, thanks for having me, Tana. I know you for so many years. It's been great. So a little bit about myself. I started working for Statewide Abstract in 1998. And before that, I was working for a developer. That's why I have my real estate license. Working with him was very beneficial to him and to me, learning the process on how to build a home. From there, I went to banking. I ended up with M&T Bank, which was the manager. I was a manager there. And then I went to Hudson Valley Bank and I started the construction lending division with a loan officer. And that's how I ended up there. So I'm involved in a lot of networking, and it's a lot of business that I do. I've been with Statewide since 1998, and I'm really excited to be here today with Tana.
And again, thank you for joining us. And what's wonderful is Karinta always makes herself available. If you have any questions, there could be a lot of information out there that you're not quite sure how to dissect, and she always makes herself available. So in the pinned comments below, I will be sure to have Karinta's contact information, her email, a link to the website for the company, and her cell phone number where you can reach her. So Karinta, talking with people about title insurance, it's kind of amazing to me how important it is, and people don't actually know what title insurance does. So could you tell me why title insurance is so important?
So when I bought my home a long time ago, we just hired an attorney, and the attorney was the one that ordered the title insurance. I didn't know there was title insurance involved until I started working for Chemistry at Statewide Abstract. Title insurance is an extremely important part of the transaction. It's not like typical home insurance or any other insurance. Other insurances protect you for things that are going to happen in the future. Title insurance protects you for what happened before you bought the home. So it'll protect you from any encumbrances on the house, liens, mortgages, anything that was done before you purchased the property. And it will give you the ability then to say, wait, when we bought the house, this shouldn't have been there. But it'll all be taken care of by your title company.
So are there things that title insurance does not cover?
Right. Well, there are two parts to a title report. There's the abstract part, which lists all of the mortgages, liens, anything like that. Any type of lien, federal tax liens, state liens, anything like that that's on the property. The other thing the other part of the title report is called the municipal search, and that search includes the certificate of occupancy, if there's any open permits on the house, if there's any violations on the house. That's the second part of the title report. The title insurance does not cover that part. We are not insuring the municipal. So it's up to the buyer's attorney and the bank attorney to then also look at and say, oh, the certificate of occupancy doesn't match. How could I buy a 5-bedroom home when the property card only says 3-bedroom?
Okay.
That's the kind of stuff that title insurance is going to be looking at.
Okay, very good. And municipals, being as they are not covered by your policy, generally the bank is really the one that has the concern about that, and the attorney is
Correct.
The one. Okay.
Correct. Right.
So basically everybody just wants to make sure that somebody's getting what they're paying for. So,
right. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I was on the phone with another real estate agent the other day. We did a conference call. And he was trying to help his client. He was going to be listing a home, and he said, and the client, they had me on a conference call, and they said, how did we buy this house? We bought it as a 5-bedroom home, and the property card only says 3-bedroom. If you're paying cash, or if your attorney, the buyer's attorney will say to you, look, you're buying this house, it's only 3-bedroom, they have it listed as a 5-bedroom, what do you want to do? Do you want to pay for that? Do you want them to fix that? You might not care, because you might be using that other space as an office. So when you're buying it, if you plan on staying there for a while, you don't really care. It's when you go to sell it that that becomes the concern.
Right.
And maybe the buyer that's going to buy doesn't care either, but you don't want to have that problem. You want to be able to take care of everything beforehand.
Good, good. So one really important question that I get a lot from people is, who picks the title insurance company, and do they have a right to pick their own company?
So when you're selling your home, you have a seller and a buyer. The buyer signs the contract first, then it goes back to the seller, then the seller signs the contract. Now you have fully executed contracts. At that point, the buyer's attorney is the person that orders the title insurance. In New York State, you can choose your own title insurance company. So yes, you can choose your own title insurance agency, whatever your relationship is. A lot of times the real estate agent, like yourself, you and I have done business together. You have an attorney that you use. You say, can you use my friend Karinta? Yep. Because Statewide has a 40-year reputation in New York State. We're terrific. We're underwritten by Chicago, Stewart, and Fidelity, the 3 largest title insurance companies in the country. So a lot of the attorneys know us. They're comfortable with us. They're familiar with us. We have a great production team, and they have no problem using us.
And always available to answer questions. When you're dealing with somebody who's buying a first-time home and they haven't done the process yet, they get a lot of angst from all the information that's being thrown at them. And to have somebody that maybe it's 5:30 on a Thursday and not 5 on a Thursday, to know that they're available. That doesn't mean call her at midnight.
No, but you can call me up to about 8 o'clock at night, because after that I go to sleep. But but I've had people call me 6:30 at night because they're, can I call you when I'm done with work? My husband and I want to talk to you afterward. I've had plenty of those conversations. I had an attorney who used to reach out to me on Sundays only. Right. And when I used to respond to him, he said, I thought I was the only one working on a Sunday. And I said, nope, we're in sales. We're in sales. We're always on. We're always
and
working.
People aren't buying houses 9 to 5 only.
Right, exactly. And quite honestly, even if I'm not on the deal, if I can help you out as a real estate agent, as an attorney, if there's something that I can help you out with, I'm more than happy to help you out.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Any last minute things that you think are important that you should maybe mention before
Just make sure that you have an attorney that practices real estate, and trust your real estate agent. Tana is an amazing real estate agent.
Thank you.
You are, and she'll guide you. She knows the inspectors. She knows the mortgage people. She knows the title people. She knows the attorneys. Trust
title
her.
People. She knows the title people.
Trust her judgment, because she's the one that's been in the industry for a long time. She knows the good guys and the bad guys, is the best way that I have to put it. And that's really who you want to deal with. You want to deal with someone that you can trust, and you can trust her 100%.
Well, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. This is great.
And thank you for watching our video. And remember, all of Karinta's information will be in the pinned comments below. And thanks for visiting Experience Westchester. We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.